What's good, BeBackGaming fam? It's BeBack here, and today we're ripping and tearing into Doom, The Dark Ages, the brand new prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. This game dropped on May 15, 2025, and let me tell you, it's a wild ride. We've got medieval vibes, a beefy Doom Slayer, and a freaking shield saw. But is it the ultimate Slayer experience, or does it miss the mark? Stick around for our full review. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more gaming goodness. First things first, let's talk about what Doom, The Dark Ages is, developed by id Software and published by Bethesda. This is the 8th main entry in the Doom franchise and a prequel to the modern trilogy. Unlike the futuristic settings of Doom 2016 and Eternal, this game throws you into a techno-medieval world where the Doom Slayer is an iron tank, serving as a weapon for gods and kings against Hell's armies. It's out on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X, and it's single-player only, no multiplayer this time. The setting is a big shift. Instead of Mars or sci-fi bases, you're in an alternate Dark Age dimension with cyclopean architecture and Lovecraftian vibes. Think Elden Ring meets Army of Darkness with a sci-fi twist. The story's more cinematic than ever, with cutscenes diving into the Slayer's origins. You're enslaved by alien space Catholics, yes. You heard that right, and you're breaking free to bludgeon demons across a kingdom. It's got more narrative heft than Doom Eternal. But don't worry, you're still not here for a novel. The lore's there if you want it, but the cutscenes carry the story fine. Now, let's get to the meat of it. Gameplay. Doom, The Dark Ages is a bold reinvention. If Doom 2016 was run and gun, and Eternal was jump and shoot, this is stand and fight. The biggest change, the shield saw. This bad boy lets you block, parry, deflect, and shred demons with one input. It's contextual and deep, but super intuitive. You're zipping around with shield bash instead of dash or double jumps. And it feels like Captain America meets God of War. The combat loop is nuts. Enemies have red attacks. You block, and green attacks you parry. Think traffic lights. Red means stop. Green means go. Parry windows are generous, even on ultraviolence mode, and you can tweak them with difficulty sliders. These sliders let you adjust game speed, enemy aggression, and damage, making it accessible for newbies but brutal for veterans. Some fans called this woke ages because of the sliders, but director Hugo Martin clapped back, saying they can make the game harder too. I love the flexibility. It's Doom for all slayers. Melee is king here. You've got a gauntlet for fast punches, a flail for medium hits, and a mace for slow, resource-stopping smacks. Guns like the Super Shotgun and the new Skull Crusher, which fires bone fragments, feel medieval but still pack a punch. The catch? Guns are more like rhythm guitars. This time melee and the shield dominate. It's slower than Eternal's breakneck pace, which might disappoint speed freaks, but it's still unmistakably Doom. Glory kills are back, with a slow motion feature for extra control, and they're as gory as ever. Okay, let's talk about the wild stuff. You can pilot a 30-story Atlan mech and ride a fire-breathing cybernetic dragon. These aren't gimmicks. They've got full ability suites and mini-bosses. Stomping demons in a mech feels like Pacific Rim, and dragon dogfights are straight out of a metal album cover. The campaign's the biggest yet, with 22 levels mixing linear combat and sandbox areas. You'll explore, backtrack, and hunt upgrades, but some levels feel less focused than Eternal's tight pacing. The sandbox levels are a gamble. They're open, with environmental puzzles and mini-boss waves, but they can disrupt the classic Doom flow. I dig the variety, but if you love Eternal's relentless charge, you might find these a bit meandering. Exploration's optional, though, so you can stick to the action. The game also introduces friendly NPCs fighting alongside you. First for Doom, it adds to the epic vibe, but don't expect deep interactions. Visually, Doom, The Dark Ages is a beast. The id Tech engine delivers crisp textures, insane particle effects, and a gritty medieval aesthetic, but some critics, like Rolling Stone, called the environments flatly colored and enemies uninspired, compared to Eternal's vibrant demons. I disagree. The techno-medieval fusion pops, though it's less colorful than Eternal. The soundtrack, though, it's a banger, but some fans worrying it's not as fresh as Doom 2016's genre-defining argent metal. Still, it's metal as hell and keeps your blood pumping. On the flip side, not everyone's sold. Some reviews, like Rolling Stones, say the slower pace and dodge and parry mechanics feel like a Souls-like ripoff, not Doom. They argue it throws out what made the modern trilogy great. I get the concern. Eternal was a genre-defining adrenaline rush, but its Softwares always reinvented Doom. And this feels like a fresh take, not a betrayal. The shield and melee make you think strategically, not just sprint and shoot. So, what's the verdict? Let's break it down. Pros: the shield saw is a game changer, making combat tactile and rewarding. The mech and dragon sections are epic power fantasies. The story's deeper without being intrusive, and the difficulty sliders make it accessible. Cons: the slower pace might alienate Eternal fans. Sandbox levels can feel unfocused, and the enemy designs, while cool, don't always match Eternal's nightmare fuel. Overall, it's a bold evolution, but it's not perfect. Doom: The Dark Ages is a love letter to fans who want something new. It's not Eternal 2, and that's okay. It's gripping, gory, and gloriously Doom. My score: 8.5/10. It's one of the most anticipated games of 2025, for a reason, but it takes risks that won't click for everyone. If you're hyped for melee and medieval vibes, you'll eat this up. If you crave Eternal speed, you might need to adjust. That's our take on Doom: The Dark Ages. Huge shout out to id Software for keeping Doom fresh after 30 years. What do you think? Are you stoked for the shield saw, or do you miss Eternal's chaos? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get the discussion going. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more BeBackGaming. Check out our Doom playlist for more Slay action, and we'll catch you in the next one. Rip and tear, fam.